What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to a new video on Investing Society. Today we're going to be going over crypto, what's going on with the market. Is it time to buy the dip, or is it time to sell off, or what is happening? So the price action highest of Bitcoin went to 69k, and right now we bottomed around 42k. Now we're going back up to 49k, and we're at the bottom of the moving average. So this could be potentially a good sign to keep hold of that moving average, but if it decides to sell off that, then we could possibly see maybe a new level of 37,000 if it breaks that moving average and goes down. But if it breaks below that, then we could go back to previous where it dipped down to around 30,000, 29 to 30,000, and then from there it could possibly bounce back. But you always want to be cautious and when you buy the dip, and don't buy blindly, because if whoever bought Bitcoin right here and then bought Bitcoin right here and then bought Bitcoin right here, they were down a lot, and if they got emotional about their trade and they didn't think about the long term, then they sold right here and then they could have rolled the whole thing back up. But it is what it is. This is why you want to buy when it's going up and not when it's going down. Of course there's cheap prices to buy at, like if you want to buy like around here, but you gotta know that it could just potentially drop and keep on dropping, and potentially you're buying at a dangerous position because you don't know when the bottom is gonna be, right? So it could continue to drop and you can't do anything about it. You just hold if you're a long-term investor. If you're a trader, then you have a stop loss. But yeah, so those were the price action. Let's see what's going on with Bitcoin. So behind crypto's ugly weekend, cascading sellouts and dashed hopes for Bitcoin 100,000. So if you guys didn't know, there was a bunch of analysts saying that Bitcoin's gonna hit 100,000 this year. They were very sure of it, and then there was a point that we all thought it was gonna hit 100,000 just because it was running up to 60,000, then 69,000. So we were all excited about that, but then we dumped all the way down to, what was it? It was 42,000. So let me switch over my screen here. Thought I had already, but let me see here. Alright guys, so here is the article about Bitcoin. If it's gonna hit 100,000, where are we going from here? Of course, don't take everything as financial advice because anything is possible in the market. But the whole point of the analyst saying that it was gonna hit 100,000, just basically seeing overall the pattern between the years of it growing. So people were expecting 100,000 this year, and we are probably not gonna hit that. But of course the market could do whatever it wants. But the grim weekend, cryptocurrency dragged Bitcoin under 50,000 and ravaged, and other digital coins had decisively tempered the bullishness investors, some of whom predicting a run of 100,000 just weeks ago. So 100,000, that seems so, I don't know, it seems so unlikely. But let me know in the comments if you guys think that it's gonna hit 100,000, and what is your reasoning behind that. So if you guys didn't know, the market crashed because of the Omicron variant of the COVID-19, and that crashed the markets, which led to crashing the crypto market, and it again it dipped down to the 40,000s. But only Friday Bitcoin sat above 57,000 before the risk hammering stocks build the crypto worlds, dragging Bitcoin down to 43,000, to whom anywhere from 30 to 40% volatile in any given month. That's normal Bitcoin. This is not a unique situation. Of course, it could dump very huge very fast because of volatility. According to estimates of Larry Cermak, I guess that's how you say his name, as the block research, nearly 5 billion in open interest has wiped out in as little as half an hour. That helped to shape cryptocurrency's total market capitalization down to around $2.3 trillion. Can you believe losing $2.3 trillion in, like, what is that, in a couple days? So that is crazy. Let's continue the story. As usually the case, cascading liquidations, their markets drove exaggerated moves. Let's see what is the whole overall idea. Okay, so for today, with open interest already down sharply, the drop could get even worse for Monday, which is today. That's because Chicago Mercantile Exchange, which is counting for an increasing level of open interest volume on Bitcoin futures, that doesn't operate on Saturdays. So it is interesting to see what happened today. So again, we did go up today, so that is some good news for Bitcoin and whoever holds them, of course. So we are sitting around 49,000 as of right now on Bitcoin, but of course we are testing the moving average. If it drops below that, we are gonna see below 40,000, and again we could drop to 37. Then our next stop will be 30, and the next stop, you know, it could get even worse than that, guys. We just have to prepare ourselves if it does decide to do that. But you gotta know when to buy. You don't want to be buying on fast levels where it drops a little bit. So you don't want to be just buying just little dips. You want to buy where there's a significant dip and you could ride a bigger wave down the line. So I'm interested to see where is Dogecoin sitting at right now. So 17 cents, guys. So what was the high of all-time big Dogecoin? I mean, 74 cents. So they are getting beat down as well. I mean, 17 cents was the 13 cents. I think it was just maybe a glitch. I'm not exactly sure, but the bottom was around 20 cents, but it did dip down to around 15-16 cents, bottoming out and then going back up to 35 cents. But right now we are in levels where we have to be careful. If it drops below lower, we could enter a really big bear market, and I don't want to see anybody losing money on small dips. So know when to buy, guys. Buy on levels where it makes sense to buy, not just because they just dipped, but just because you know there was strong amount of buyers that made a big wave before, that you know that it could bounce back from there. So anyways, guys, let me know what you guys think of Bitcoin, Dogecoin, what's going on with all the crypto market in the comments below. Let me check out Ethereum. Ethereum 4,170. So Ethereum seems to be still above the moving average. So that is good. It did dip down, of course, with the whole stocks and Bitcoin going down, but Ethereum looks pretty strong. So maybe Ethereum could, you know, start winning Bitcoin in the ride back up to just going to new highs. So anyways, guys, that's gonna be the end of today's video. If you guys want me to go more into detail on different things that's happening, I'm not exactly sure, like, if you guys like more of the charting of the videos, or do you guys wanted me to get into more of the whole analyst or whole news of it all. So anyways, guys, let me know that in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next video.